Mayor Mitch Landrieu.
Well, thank you very much. And it's always a joy to be here. I'm always awed to be in the presence of so many veterans, and especially on this incredible day and in this building. Tonight on our nation's mall, there will be a major celebration right in the shadows of all of the Smithsonian buildings. This happens to be one of them. This is a Smithsonian designated building that is part of our national framework to remember our history. And Nick, you, with the joy of having lived with Dr. Ambrose, have done a great service to us. Senator Landrieu, it's great to be with you. Senator Bitter, General Miles, thank you for heading up the Military Advisory Committee. I thank you for that, Colonel Wise, and Dr. Begg, and to all of you. You know, the recent history and the difficulties that we continue to have abroad remind us that freedom perhaps will never be secure. And we always have to remain vigilant, and we will be called upon, even in the most difficult of times, to continue to be available to secure that freedom. And many of you know better than I that freedom is not ever free. Not here, not on a distant shore. It always requires tremendous sacrifice, and in many instances, the ultimate sacrifice. And so there can be no better way for us to spend this day than to remember exactly what it is. A number of speakers have spoken to the value of that. And of course, we come here to remember and thank you for the work that you have done. One of the things that I have tried to do to help is to help this building come out of the ground, not only this one, but the one that Senator Landrieu spoke about. Perhaps the biggest economic development initiative that the city has been involved in since the Superdome that completely transformed the city of New Orleans, which created an entire new economy in the city of New Orleans. The VA hospital, standing shoulder to shoulder with the State University Hospital, will create about a $3 billion economic impact in its construction and provide 10,000 jobs and perhaps transform the whole economy of the city of New Orleans and hence the state of Louisiana. That is very important. But as we continue to do what we're called upon to do, one of the things that I've done is accepted the President's challenge to all of the mayors to end homelessness for veterans, as Dr. Mize and Senator Landrieu have alluded to. And our team of folks who have been working on that are actually here today. And I want to thank them for the work. We started this on July 4th. We announced it in this very building. In the last couple of months, we have organized ourselves from federal, state, and local authorities, not-for-profits, faith-based community, Veterans Affairs, Unity that is run by Martha Cagle, who is standing in the back of the room. And these folks have gone out and put shoe leather on the ground and have reached out to all of the men and women who are veterans that unfortunately are homeless and have tried to secure them homes, mental health, substance abuse care, and the services they need. I am happy to report that of the 200 veterans that we have identified, we have already secured homes for 126 of them through today. And we actually have a number of them with us today. Mr. Michael Washington is standing over to my left and to your right. Devon Phillips and Javante Jones. We want to give them a round of applause. So, we're going to continue that push. We need help. It really is of great assistance to have veterans joining us to go out and talk to other veterans. That connection is really something that cannot be broken. But as we said, we never leave anybody on the battlefield. We also don't do that when we're back home. And this initiative is critically important. Of course, the city of New Orleans wants to lead that effort. The other night, I turned on my TV and Saving Private Ryan was on, which just brings you to your knees every time you watch it. You know, that was produced by Steven Spielberg. Tom Hanks was in it. Both of those gentlemen have been great patrons of this building that we're in right now. But at the end of it, as you may remember, when Tom Hanks is lying against the tank dying, and young Private Ryan is looking at him, he says to him, "Earn it." He says to him, "Earn it." That is the way that you can pay for what it is that we have done for you. And I think that's probably the best admonition that most of us can remember as we go forward. Earn what it is that you guys have sacrificed. Pay it forward so that those that come after us can actually celebrate and enjoy freedom. God bless you all, and thank you so much.